Hi, okay, so we're back. We get to the presentation part, okay? We're going to print this. Okay, so all the way through, you've been hopefully working off of my, if you've been following along, if you've been doing any drawing, or you come in and download the basic drawing, you've had layers that are already attached, okay? And so these are, I've kept my layers very simple, okay, pretty self-explanatory what they're for. PL is point loads, roof, railing, stair, so on and so forth. They're all on. Well, we turned hatch off, so now we've turned hatch back on through layer dialog box. Okay, let's see if we can make this bigger. Okay, the most important thing, these layers have line weights attached to them, okay, and you can play with these depending on how you like to present your drawing, okay. So each layer I've designated a type of line, okay. So my beam layer is a center type line, continuous, continuous, continuous. Here's another type that I've used for footing. It's a long dashed line. Hidden line is a small dashed, so on and so forth, okay, all the way through. So then for each line type I've designated a thickness that it should print out. So you can see down here my wall is quite a bit thicker, okay, than if you go to hatch. Hatch is a very, very light line. So you look at hatch, it's 0.05 of a millimeter, and my wall is 0.3, so quite a bit higher. My ground, where my grade is, that big heavy brown line, is a very, very heavy line, okay. And you can play with it. We will play with it, okay, but that's how everything's been set up, okay. Then I have a plot style table that works off of the different colors and gets all of its gets all of its line type and thickness of the line, heaviness of the line, information from the layer, okay. Everything's been set up for that. So if you go into properties, PROPS, okay, and you click on this line, you can see that the color is by layer, okay, the line type is by layer, and the line weight, okay, or the thickness is by layer, okay. So everything has been set up. Now there are some anomalies here, depending on this line type scale, okay. Right now it's set to 1, and that doesn't work when you scale your drawing down, okay. You have to play with it a little bit, okay, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So there's 2 tabs set up here down at the bottom. Now this is paper space tabs. We talked about that in the earlier videos, the beginners videos, how that works. We'll just go through it quickly. If I go into this, okay, so what this shows, the paper, the size of paper that I've selected. So if I right click right on that tab and I go page setup, okay, so here I've set up my plotter, okay, so this is the plotter that I'm using. We can change it. We can go to, if I print out to PDF so you can see it in this video, because you won't be able to see anything that I plot out here in this office. So we'll change it to cute PDF, but we'll keep the size of paper, which is Arch D. It's a standard size. It's 36 inches by 24 inches, and this is the printable area. Okay, so that has already been set up. So when you look behind here and you see this dotted line on this piece of paper, that's 36 inches by 24. That's how everything's reading. Okay, it's in landscape, which is horizontal. Okay, if I changed it to portrait, of course it would go around the other way. Okay, page setup manager, that's fine. Plot style table, okay, pen assignments, and well, we've already done our pen assignments. Here it's using monochrome, which is black and white, off a color color dependent plot style table. Okay, now you can edit this plot style table. Hit edit. So here basically this is the plot style table editor. All the different colors, okay, that you could possibly ever use. And again, we've set the colors up in layers, so we don't really have to do with this, but it's reading red and it's going to make it black. Okay, and everything else is set up by the object or the layer. Okay, so we'll just accept that. Again, that comes with this drawing. It'll be set up. You can just change the plotter to cute PDF and keep all the rest of the settings. Okay, and when you get into the newer versions of Autocad, they use STBs. This should convert right across. You basically will just pick monochrome STB, okay, and everything should work the same. And if it doesn't, then just email me and we'll figure out how to get you all figured out here. Okay, so we'll accept all of this. We changed it. We're going to print now to PDF, a PDF file as opposed to my printer. Okay. Now, what I've done is I've just gone in here and drawn a title block right in P-space. Okay, other people do it different ways. You know, some people will take their title block and draw it right in their model space, like right in here. They'll actually make a huge title block. Everything, all their information, they'll put all their different views, they'll set up their drawings right inside it right here. Okay, and then when they go in here, they'll just make a view and scale down to their title block. Okay, I don't do it that way. I do it this way. Okay, there's stuff missing. Okay, let's go here and go here. There you can see now it just sort of regenerated the drawing. So in my title block, I've got the scale, and I am going to scale this to 1/4 inch equals a foot. How many pages? I just go in here and edit ED. Okay, it's text just like you were in model space, and I just happen to know this is going to be page 1 of 2 pages. Okay. Okay, what this drawing is. Okay. This is going to be my first setup. Here is going to be the floor plan, main floor plan. Okay, and I'm just going to write in here preliminary drawing only, not for construction. Okay. Okay, today's date, what is it? It's January, January 31, 2011. Okay. Okay, we haven't revised anything yet. Okay, proposed new home for, this fellow's name is, Del Penner. Okay, location. Location's important because anyone that's going to do snow load calculations, for instance, the truss company, need to know the location. So each location gets different snow loads or weights on the roof. And so that's very important. This one is in Silver Creek and in Salmon Arm, BC. Canada, but everybody here knows we're in Canada. Okay, so this is just filled in, drawn by Arvisco, my phone number, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so inside this drawing, I made a view. I'm going to erase it. Okay, so this is what you're going to be left with. You have no view through paper space into model space. We're going to make one. It's just make view, or MV, enter. Okay, it's asking you to draw a rectangle or a polyline. Okay, I'm just going to pick this area right here. Okay, so what it's done is it's shown me my whole drawing. It's just zoomed to extents, okay, by default. Okay, I'm going to bring in properties. Okay, I'm going to click on this view. Okay, and I'm going to first of all put it on a layer that doesn't print. I'm going to put it on depth points. Okay, so it's not going to print. And then down here, standard scale, I'm just going to pick 1/4 inch equals a foot. Okay, get rid of properties. Well, you see it's changed right away. This is automatically, this view has automatically been changed to scale that I was looking for. Okay, I'm still in paper space. I can't touch anything in here. So I'm going to change over to MS model space. Okay, now you can see how my crosshairs are inside the view. Okay, I'm actually back into model space. I'm just going to zoom across here to my floor plan drawing, main floor plan, 1,624 square feet. Yeah, we should, how did I get that? 1624. I'll show you that. Okay, you can see that it's not monochrome for some reason. That hasn't clicked through. Let's go back in here to page setup, and over here on this tab it should say scale line weights. Nope. Okay, well, let's try that. And where does it say print, edit, to do display plot styles? Okay, so plot styles, if it's monochrome plot style, it should display as black and white. Okay, but it's not going to work. Okay, well, let's actually go to print. Okay, I've set up my drawing inside here. You know, I just panned across. Okay, set it up pretty much center. I'm going to go back into paper space, PS. Okay, so now when I move and I pan, I'm panning the whole drawing. Okay. Okay, so my shortcut to get to print plot is PP. Okay, that gets me into print plot. Okay, I'm set up with the current tab, okay, which is Arch D. That's good. Monochrome, so it'll be black and white. I'm printing to PDF. That's good. Okay, so everything from the page setup is coming over here to plot setup. My plot settings, there's the size of my paper. I'm plotting this layout. Okay, I'm not to extensor display. I don't need to pick a window or anything. I'm plotting this whole layout, and I want to see what it looks like. So full preview. Okay, there it is. Now it's come out in black and white. Okay, we can zoom in. Okay, now you see the different line weights. You can see how hatch is a lot lighter than the wall layer. Okay, you can see that this is not coming out as a dotted line. Okay, you can see that these aren't coming out as a dotted line. Okay, you can see that this roof layer, this showing our roof on the outside, is coming out as a dot dash line, and that's exactly the way we want it, so that worked out. Okay, this center line here showing our slope ceiling is nice and heavy. That's the way we want to see it. Our text looks good. I might make, you can see how the beam is coming out as a dot dash line, but I want to make it a little heavier. Okay. Okay, so let's go back and do that. Okay, I'm just going to escape out of print plot. I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to go back into model space. Okay, we had a problem with hidden layers, so let's turn all the layers off. That didn't work. Off. Okay, so layer off. Okay, layers to turn off, all. Okay, and then the one I want to turn back on is hidden. Okay, so there's all the hidden layers. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, so some of the problem might be that these things are still blocks and just coming up on layer 0, and so I'm going to explode. Okay, and I'm going to whoops, explode. Okay, so it didn't look like that. Now I'm going to get into properties. Okay, now when I select, let's say, that layer, you see here line type scale is set up to 0.03. Okay, so I've actually scaled that line so that it looks like it's supposed to in the scaled view. Now when I click on that line, you can see the plot type scale is 1. Okay, so that's our problem, one of our problems. This line, this heavy line here that was for the sloped roof was fine. I happen to have it on the hidden layer. Okay, I can change it to another layer. There's hidden. Let's put it on the text layer. Okay, so I'm just going to grab that and grab that, and I'm going to put it on text. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to match properties, and I'm going to pick this one that's right, and I'm going to then do everything else in here. Okay, zoom on here. Okay, get back into props. Okay, now when I select this, you can see that it's the 0.03. Okay, when I go to this door, you can see it's 0.03 as well. Okay, explode. There. Now it's on 1. It was set up as a block. MP. Okay, let's try this one. 0.03. This one, 0.03. And so on. Okay, that should have fixed everything. Okay, so I'm going to turn layer on. All. Okay, that beam layer, I would like to have it a little bit thicker. Okay, so here I am in my layers dialog box. If I go across here to where's beam, and I set it up to 0.3. Okay, I'm going to make it heavier. I'm going to make it 4. Okay, there, that's set up. My walls, I'm going to make them a little bit heavier too. Okay, I'm going to go down to maybe even 5. Okay, now when I go back into where my drawing is, and I pretend I'm going to print plot it, and I go full preview, and I zoom in, okay, you can see how that's a dotted line now. Dotted line, everything that's supposed to be dotted is. Okay, roof stayed the same. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, this line was supposed to be dotted. Okay, so somehow by putting it on the text layer we didn't get that. What was the other thing we changed? Okay, you can see that we're heavier here now with our beam layer, and we're much heavier with our wall layer. Okay, so the only thing that we have to worry about is that one right there. Okay, the one we put on text. So I'm going to escape out of here, cancel the print, model space, zoom in on this line. Okay, select it, it's on the text layer. Let's go, okay, properties. Okay, that. Oh, because it's reading it by layer. Okay, let's put it back on hidden. Hidden is a hidden line type. That's why. Okay, and layer. Hidden. hidden? There it is. Why won't it go? Okay. Layer off. All. Off. All. Okay. On TXT. On TEXT. There it is. Okay. So properties. And we'll select that one, we'll select that one, okay, and we'll put them on the hidden layer. Where is hidden? There's hatch, hidden. 3 objects on a locked layer not updated and removed from selection set. Well, always. Okay, where's text? And TXT, where's hidden? They're not locked. Oh, it is locked. Text, somehow that got unlocked. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to do it. Let's change that, and put it on hidden. I don't know how that got locked. Okay, layer on all. Okay, now it's on the hidden layer. Let's go to Arch D, print, preview. Oh, it looks better already. Okay, zoom in. You can see there it is. That's exactly the way I want it. Okay, so we're ready to print this. Okay. And okay, so it's going to go into the Parker file. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go into the tutorial file on my desktop, tutorial package, and we will call it preliminary. Prelim in area. Okay, save. Okay, now when I go into tutorial, and where is it? Desktop. Oh, there it is. Preliminary PDF. Okay. Oh, this is just getting crazy. Okay. I don't know where that drawing went. Oh, I know where it went. There it is. Open. Can't double click in the video. Okay, so finally it's there. I'm going to view, rotate, counterclockwise. Okay, so this is a PDF. We can zoom in. Okay. Okay, line weights didn't really come out in very well in PDF. Oh yeah. Okay, you can see how heavy that is. Okay, so that worked. Okay, so that's it. I am waiting for my client to come back with changes. Like I said, I presented it. The only other thing, I mean, we can set up this one to do the elevations. So here I'm at 1/4 inch scale. I'm going to go into my space, or M space, model space. Okay, I'm going to set that one up, P space. Okay, and I'm just going to move this so it's right around. I'm going to copy this view, okay, which has already been set up, and I'll put one right there. I'll get into it. Okay, I can do that one. Okay, now piece space. So I ran out of room, and I'd have to do another piece of paper to show that rear elevation. So what I did was I just turned everything around, and I did 3 views going the other way, okay, just for the preliminary. So that's it. Again, we're waiting until my client comes and makes changes, and then we'll progress, and we'll turn this into a working drawing. We'll dimension everything, we'll do all the structural, we'll finish off the cross section. Okay, thanks very much, and see you later.